all Jason right here.
Premium highlight.
America. All right, so that was Jimmy. Thanks. Kaiser and I are going to build a car together soon.
You heard it from him directly. So if he doesn't do it, you have to hold him accountable.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada for Sema 2023. We're staying with my good friend Kevin Furness just outside downtown, and he has loaned us his brand new GR Corolla. What I didn't know was that they were a 3-cylinder turbo, and this one's a manual. I don't know if they all were, but we've got this thing for the week, and I am so stoked to rip around Vegas in this. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we just got into Vegas last night from the 2,000 mile or more road trip in the Porsche 924S to Phoenix, Arizona to deliver it to Aoife Malone, who is the giveaway winner. So we just spent the last 4 days or so on the road, had a few issues. As you guys know, we finished the drive up with no clutch, but we did the slave cylinder in Phoenix at Aoife's, got it done. She was able to drive it over the moon. So huge thanks to all of you guys for all of the support on that. Super happy we were able to get it to Phoenix. Champion car, for sure. Good car. We puddle jumped up to Las Vegas last night. It's Monday right now. Sema is Tuesday through Friday. We're gonna go get our passes. Your boy is a media pass guy this year. We're gonna go get coffee at Kevin's favorite spot. It's a place called Gabby. I haven't been there yet, so excited to go up there and see what that place looks like.
They've got more than coffee. I checked.
Yeah, bakery and food. And
It's wild.
yeah, he says it's very pretty. This thing's pretty sweet. Ergonomics feel pretty good. The seats feel good. Pretty wild. It's a 3-cylinder, but it sounds pretty cool. Kevin picked us up at the airport in it last night. What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you. It means a lot that you pulled this off.
So we're here. We didn't even talk about it yet. We got our media passes. We're all set. We just had lunch with Matt and Lord Lifestyle and all those guys. So we're here with Art now at the actual convention center because I had to last second make some Vibrant Performance signs for their booth, and we brought them on the whole cross-country drive with us. And so all of this time is now coming. These better be the ones that you need.
So on the vlog, you guys might have seen John finishing them up and shipping them to us in his Mercedes that you just picked up.
Yeah.
I sent a file that once John opened it up in his software, it didn't read properly. So John made 8 of the same ones instead of 4 individual ones.
The day we were leaving, I set my machine up to start making these things. So
That's beautiful.
these are all the small ones.
Yep, these are all the new products we're displaying this year.
So this is all the new stuff for Vibrant. They're like a wooden and acrylic engraved little signs. And these are the large ones. These are actually my favorite ones because these engrave like super detailed.
So if you want to have the best of the best product, you got to have the best of the best display using the best of the best people.
I'm honored.
Awesome.
And honestly, like staying up the last night before we left to make those is business as usual for what I'm used to doing. So
I know, I'm sorry to make you do
it's
that.
all good, man. So Vibrant Performance has their signs. I feel like my work is finally done. We're staying at the Luxor this year, and we haven't stayed here before. Neither of us have stayed here before. Through traffic. All right, so didn't film much today, but we really didn't do too much. We went to the convention center and got our media passes, which is pretty cool. First time at SEMA with a media pass, so that's kind of crazy. Yeah,
Cool kids club.
host on-air personality, apparently. On-air personality. Welcome to the air. And Kayla is the editor, videographer of Ludwick's Garage. It seems and feels so official. But we got these in hand, and I immediately realized I should have made some Ludwick's Garage lanyards. It definitely throws me back. This isn't my first SEMA, but back in the BMX days, coming to Interbike, which was basically the SEMA of the cycle industry here in Vegas, I still have all of my old passes from Interbike and a couple from SEMA as well, or at least one from SEMA. We are loving the GR Corolla. It's a fun little car. This 3-cylinder sounds so good. And it rips. It gets up and goes. Like when you need to change lanes or get on the highway, it really just zips. Like Kayla said, it's pretty good looking for an egg.
It's not ugly.
It's not. No, it looks good. All right, guys, it's the next morning. It's day one of SEMA. We're just walking to the shuttle now. No real schedule today. Just gonna get in there and walk around, see stuff. I'm sure meet some people, but obviously see a lot of people that we already know. Coffee is in hand, which was key because it is, as you can see, chilly. All right, guys, so we're in SEMA. We're in the Central Hall now at the Convention Center. We're at the Vibrant booth, where most of you may remember I stayed up the night before we left to make some of their signage for Mr. Art here, who is sharp dressed as always.
I'm so sorry I'm eating right now. I'm trying to sneak in breakfast.
So we made this really cool wood and acrylic style sign. You guys saw this in the previous channel, or the previous episode rather, of making these last second before heading out. And the way they mounted them is such a cool idea for like the 3D. Yeah. So I didn't make the 3D printed pieces. These boys did, but
In half an hour, they whipped up the design. That's our engineering team that's used to making these parts.
yeah.
In half an hour, they whipped up the design. They're like, yo, we have something sick. We're going to print it.
So I made the laser cut, laser engraved wood and acrylic pieces that are glued together, and then they came in and made this 3D printed mount to quick release or to quick mount, like so. So cool. And so every single one of their podiums here have a different product in it. Even some small ones here. Yeah, so stoked on how they came out.
Yeah,
How you guys mounted, and obviously the Lazy Susans.
Yeah. Those are on a remote, too. I can go faster or slower.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's awesome. With the lights and the Lazy Susans.
Do you guys sell a...
Already talked to you guys a little bit about working with Vibrant on the Auto Union. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff together on that car. So can't wait. Almost feel like the car's not worthy enough for some of this stuff, but it's upping my thought process on what to do with the car and what route to go with some aspects of the car. They're actually playing the YouTube episode from their channel of when they came to Chattanooga for Riverside and came to the Cars and Coffee meet at my shop the day after. So it's pretty cool to see the cars and the shop on their TV screen here at SEMA in the convention center.
Say that again?
Kaiza and I are gonna build a car together soon.
You heard it from him directly. So if he doesn't do it, you have to hold him accountable.
All right, so I guess this is where we can all YouTube eat. Leave in the comments if you want to see a Ludwick's Garage Kaiza collab on an actual car.
There we go.
You're right on the
All right, guys, so we're in the Lexus display right now, kind of the Lexus off-road display, and my buddy Brian's GX is here, and this thing is so sick. Definitely overkill. But leave in the comments if you think we should do a Ludwick's Garage off-road vehicle. As you could probably imagine, there's a handful of rigs that I've wanted to build into an off-road rig. But drop down in the comments what type of vehicle you think that might be. Oddball four-wheel drive rigs, that would be a really cool trail rig. So leave that down in the comments. I'm eager to see what you guys think, knowing me and the cars that I like building, because there's a few really, really oddball ones that are definitely going to be on the channel one of these days. Something four-wheel drive?
Yes, please. I've been begging you forever.
She wants to hit the trails in Chattanooga. There are a lot of trails near Chattanooga, but there are some vehicles that have been on my radar for quite some time that I think would be a really cool channel build. So let me know what you guys think I should build or what it is that I might want to build.
Yep.
Yeah, stay tuned with Sema. I am now Kaiza's armrest.
Hey everybody, this is Rob from Ludwick, here with John from, god dang it, what is it? Ludwick's, all right.
All right, so we were just at the Liqui Moly booth, and my buddy Jason had me come by for a little bit of an interview, not knowing exactly where it was going to go, but it's looking like we might be carrying Liqui Moly stuff in the shop. So that will be pretty incredible to kind of have Liqui Moly come on board with the shop. So I'm super excited about that. We talked about some of the products that they have here, and you know, everything in the shop is old and worn out. And I mean, for goodness sake, they've got a 2050 with an old Mercedes on it. So obviously, this is like what I need. But Jason ran me through a lot of their products. It's a lot of stuff that I really kind of need in the cars in the shop, both between the old motor and the Corvair that's tired and gapped to high heaven probably. So a lot of their additives and seal replenishment additives, a lot of the oils. So we're gonna meet up with them again before the end of the week and try to figure something legit out. So super excited about the possibility of starting a partnership with Liqui Moly. That is huge. Guys, so we're here in the Toyo Tread Pass. We're with my buddy Josh Freeman's JZX that he just unveiled here with Toyo. Josh's brand is Vaded Mob, and I've actually made a lot of leather key rings for him over the years. What's up, dude? So here's Josh here. So many hours worth of work into this car.
So many.
Man, must feel good to finally like have it here unveiled.
It feels like incredible, like
man.
It just speaks volumes, you know?
Yep.
It's like crazy.
I mean, it's the fruition, you know what I mean? You had a thought in your head.
Yeah.
You got the right people involved.
For sure, exactly.
Yeah.
Hit the nail on the head.
So cool, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No, definitely one of the favorites.
Thank you, dude.
And as I mentioned, one of the favorites on it. Every time I open Instagram, I see it
Yeah,
in the
I see it
Explore
pop
page.
up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, you killed it, man.
Thanks, dog. Good
so
seeing
good.
you.
Yeah, you have to check out everything else he's got going on. Engine bay just came out sick. He's got an FDR X7. He's got a Subaru that's all built.
Like even the inner doors are all carbon Kevlar.
Wow.
That's my mom's rug.
Is it really? Wow. Oh man, yeah, I didn't get a chance to see inside it. Wow. So cool, man. Have you weighed it?
I haven't.
You haven't yet? No?
I mean, just the carbon Kevlar body is like nothing. Like you can pick it up like.
Man, I
I don't know
bet.
how much the chassis is, but
So, essentially, is there anything Porsche to it?
the handles, the badge,
Yep.
the pedals are reproduction like 550 Spider pedals.
Yep.
The gas cap is reproduction, but
Yep.
and the taillights. I mean, other than that, it's
Just so it's basically custom chassis with
Yeah.
like a molded body over it. Wow.
yeah. I made all the mold. I mean, I made everything. So.
That's incredible.
Nice.
Do you just have like a hobby shop at home that you did this in?
Yeah, like just in my garage.
Wow. Do you work in the industry at all? Like any tricks of the trade that you learned through a profession of any
No,
sort?
I mean,
or-
I graduated high school like a year ago.
No way.
we're commercial fishermen. That's how we afford to build everything.
Wow. And you just had an idea to just make a carbon Kevlar 356.
Yeah, I mean, I made the mold, and I was like, oh, I'll just make a fiberglass one. But this color is like the color I wanted anyway.
Yeah.
So it'd be lighter, it'd be stronger.
Wow. That's insane. So,
It'd be a challenge.
yeah, so you're a fisherman and then you just built this at home in your off time.
Yeah.
Unreal, man. Thank you. so we're here with Ashton, and he actually like introduced himself to me, and I thought you guys were just taking shade. Like, I honestly didn't know this was your car. He built this in Montana in his personal garage because he wanted to. Doesn't work at like an automotive shop that does this. He's a fisherman, and he built this 356 out of carbon Kevlar. So what's powering it?
It's a Honda K20.
Oh, it's a K20. I figured maybe it was a Honda motor. I mean, I didn't see the actual emblem yesterday. So they just tuned it this morning. He hasn't even had a chance to drive it yet. To be your age and to have a car here at Sema, especially a car like this, it's not just like sponsored suspension build or something, is insane. Like that's, honestly, man, like that's insane. Man, that's so cool. So when you started building the chassis, like, did you have anything really to go off of, or did you just kind of start?
Yeah, I mean, I had a base to start with. But like the knuckles, I built all from scratch. Like I designed it on the computer.
The knuckles, and you're a fisherman.
Yeah.
That's, man,
And
anything's
I
possible.
just watch YouTube videos, like learning about the angles.
I love it. Seriously, man. Oh, man.
It's Corvette brakes out of like a C5 Corvette.
Yep.
The hubs are out of like a 350Z.
Yep.
It's just a modge podge of what I thought would work.
Yeah, man. But that's hot rodding.
Yeah.
It's a true hot rod. At your age, even, like watching YouTube and like building a car like this, it's just, honestly, it's an inspiration. Like I know you, like, I'm grateful that you walked up and said hi to me, because I'm like, this is insane.
My brother and I, that's what we like to do.
That's awesome. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're fishermen. I'm like, what? I asked him if you guys worked in like the industry. Like, oh, do you work with carbon Kevlar? He's like, no, we watch YouTube videos. Anything's possible. Well done for just the motivation to go out and learn something, you know, on a free platform. You know, to like just go on YouTube and learn how to do something. It gives guys like me like no excuse. Like, no, just do it. Like, learn it and get it done, you know? I jokingly thought I was gonna have more than one episode out of this. I could have easily had more than one episode, but we honestly basically worked for Ludwick's Garage on this trip. Was able to connect with a whole bunch of people, bring on a lot of really, really important people on the Auto Union project, and to just be a part of the shop in general. So I'm really happy that we did more SEMA style stuff here and got a chance to connect with a lot of people and basically network. So really excited to work with some companies that I'm so excited to announce soon. Please stay tuned for that, because we're gonna be working with some really big companies in the shop. Our feet absolutely hurt. Our feet are done. We've done 15 miles or more every single day here.
I'm going shoe shopping tomorrow.
Yeah. We're here for the next 4 days, as I mentioned, to just unwind. When we get home, it's immediately pulling the motor out of the 700 to figure out what broke inside that transmission and get it ready to get the turkey rod run, because we're going to do that in the 700 and bring home the next giveaway car.
The official non-influencer fruit.
PM on the dot, November 4th. Yeah, exactly. November 4th, 6 p.m., 2023. The idea came together.
Okay.
How much fun would it be to build a car together? Oh my gosh, yes. Put a like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, right? Do an outro video right now.
Well, clearly this is the best setting to end SEMA. We're out off the strip a little bit. We're with Kat, we're with Kaisa, we're with Charlie, and we're shooting the new Nissan Z that Kaisa has for the week. It's been a great week. I thought I was gonna get more than one episode out. Just got one. It's probably a long one at this point, but this was a perfect place to end the episode. This is Saturday after SEMA. Sunset was just unreal. We've watched the sky change like 5 different times. So glad you guys came along. Glad we made it 2,000 miles in the 924S and then a quick puddle jump up here. We walked miles every single day. But thank you guys so much for watching. Kaisel and I are talking about a possible project together. Leave down in the comments what you think we might build together. Because if you don't know who the Kaisa is, go check him out on Instagram. And the thought alone of building a car together is insane. We have kind of just shook hands on an idea, type of body kit, and power plant. So we'll leave you guys on pins and needles there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next episode.